Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Masters in Hawaii. It is April. It is the Masters. Thank you for joining me for this early evening poker here with Ginch. I am said Ginch. I was going to use my headphones, but for some odd reason, when I plug them in, I cannot hear myself. So, the hell with the headphones. We'll just do it like this. But the Masters has kicked off today. If you take a look at your leaderboard, right now on top of the leaderboard in the clubhouse, no, he's on through 13. Justin Rose is 6 under. Mr. Connors, I think it's Corey Connors, he's 4 under. He's finished. Scotty Scheffler in the clubhouse, they're 4 under. He's 4 under. 2 back. Tyrell Hatton, 3 under. He's finished in the clubhouse. And right now, Rory McIlroy, 3 under through 10. Some familiar faces there. Top of the leaderboard. Experience. I picked Mr. McIlroy this year because I just like the way he's playing heading into the tournament, but can never count out Scotty Scheffler. Justin Rose has been in contention before. So we'll see what happens. So the Masters has kicked off. Now, some news and notes from around the world in sports. It's going to be a quick show today. There's really not much has happened since Tuesday. Deshaun Watson has used his doubters. He's saying he's using it as motivational fuel. He posted a video on Instagram yesterday documenting his rehab at the Browns practice facility. Watson said, "Everyone's doubting me. Everyone don't believe in me. Everyone don't think I can get back to where I was. But I know and I believe the work that I put in, what I believe in myself, the peace that I've been channeling these last couple months. I know I'm going to be way better than before." Good luck with that, by the way. Because you really haven't shown it since 2019? Since 2021, whenever the hell it was. It's been so long. Remember these are his first comments. You remember last week, owner Jimmy Haslam basically said it was a big swing and a miss on Mr. Watson. Remember Haslam, quote unquote, "We thought we had the quarterback. We didn't. And we gave up a lot of draft picks to get him, so we've got to dig ourselves out of that hole." So is it Watson's fault or is it Haslam's fault? But we will see what happens on that front. The Indianapolis Colts have released kicker Matt Gay 2 years after giving him the deal that he had. And remember, he was a Pro Bowl kicker with the Los Angeles Rams, if you remember. Now, the Colts signed him to a 4-year deal worth $22.5 million. That was in 2023 as a free agent. But since signing him, he's converting just 82% of his field goal attempts. Let's see, he's 64-78, including a shocking 50% success rate on attempts of 50 yards or longer. He is 11 of 22. He did battle some injuries. Excuse me. Sorry. So, yeah. Maybe he will land somewhere else. I'm just looking over some news and notes. South America has proposed a 64 team World Cup in 2030. This is reported by the Associated Press. Alejandro Dominguez, the president of South American soccer's ruling body, CONMEBOL, made an official proposal on Thursday to expand the men's 2030 World Cup from 32 to 64 teams. FIFA is aware of the proposal that was first introduced in March by a delegate from Uruguay during an online meeting of the ruling council of World Soccer's governing body. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Still have 5 years to go. Seems like a lot of teams. Alan Lazard, he is taking a pay cut to remain with the Jets at a $2.25 million base salary. Okay. I mean, they have a quarterback, obviously, they think in Justin Fields, so we'll see what happens. Tom Watson has doubts the PGA Tour Live Golf deal will happen soon. This is reported by Mark Schlabach, ESPN. The PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and the PIF signed a framework agreement to form an alliance in June 2023, if you remember. But the sides have been unable to hammer out a deal even after a recent 4-hour meeting at the White House. Last week, sources confirmed to ESPN that the PGA Tour has rejected the PIF's most recent offer, to invest $1.5 million into PGA Tour Enterprises, the tour's for-profit entity, which came with the caveat that the Live Golf League would remain intact. Watson goes on to say they made their choice to play their own tour, and that's where they are right now. That was Thursday during a news conference today at Augusta National. He said, I don't see a real working mechanism for the two tours to get back together. I think that's one of the reasons you haven't seen an agreement since June 2 years ago. Watson on Tuesday night said, the one thing I do know is that Scotty Scheffler, in his speech at the past Champions Dinner on Tuesday night, said, I'm glad we're all together again. So the players would like to get together, but it's really up to the powers that be to see if there's a framework in which the two tours can cooperate. Said this was going to be a mess even 3 years ago. Watson went on to say, I don't see that framework happening. Maybe they're smarter people than I am, but the key element of the PGA Tour, the one thing that is required of you is to get permission to play in a competing tournament conflicting event rule. That's there to protect the sponsors of our PGA Tour so that the fields are not depleted of all the good players as they go and play other tournaments. That's the main requirement. So, again, said it was going to be a mess, and it is. Let's go to, I didn't do this the other night. Let's go to some NFL news, which I already went over some of it. Police again were called out to Tyreek Hill and his wife's domain for another domestic dispute, although no charges were filed. This is really a repeat pattern by the couple. I think I think both should seek help. Marriage counseling, anger management counseling for Tyreek. This is getting a little out of hand with the two of them, especially with the it being done in front of the youngsters. Not good. Not good at all. That's like the major news from the NFL. We go to the NBA. If anybody watched the pregame yesterday for the Mavs Lakers game, Luka Doncic was in tears as they played a video tribute to him, and then the Lakers beat the Mavs. One team going in one direction, another team going the other direction. Nikola Jokic discussed the Malone firing yesterday. He basically said, I knew a little bit before everybody, and he told me we made a decision, so it was not a discussion, it was a decision. He told me why, and so I listened and I accepted it. I'm not going to tell you what he told me. I'm going to keep that private. He said, I mean, when someone wants to make a personal change or change energy, that's probably what they do. In my country, if someone gets fired, the word is probably you are the next one to go. Again, I don't understand the timing of the firing. I know the owner said that he didn't like some of the situations and issues that were going on, but the guy just won you a championship 2 years ago. Why not let him try and sort it out? Why wait till right before the playoffs? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's just, I don't get it. And if you're making the change now and it goes sideways, the fans will lambaste the owner for doing it. Let's see. Standings. Again, not much has changed other than the fact that there's other teams that have been eliminated. The Phoenix Suns were officially eliminated. That means the Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, Grizzlies, Warriors, Timberwolves, Kings, Mavericks. Kings Mavericks right now would be the play-in game. We have 2 games left. Some teams 3. So right now, Oklahoma City in the West would be the first, the number 1 seed. Rockets would be second. The Lakers would be third, although this could change. Because the 3 seed Lakers all the way down to the Warriors in 7th are all separated by 2 games. So the seedings could change. In the East, the Cavaliers will be your number 1 seed. The Celtics are the second. The Knicks are the third. Pacers are fourth. The Bucks are the fifth. The Pistons are the sixth. The Orlando Magic are seventh. Hawks, Bulls, Heat play-in games. I'm sorry. The Kings and the Mavericks in the West have clinched the playoff berth. And in the East, the Hawks, Bulls, and Heat have also clinched. Raptors, Nets, 76ers, Hornets, Wizards eliminated. So yeah, the field is set. Cavs, Celtics, blah blah blah, bullshit. On the NHL, Colorado Avalanche's Nathan McKinnon. He could rest up for the playoffs. Why bring him back if you don't have to? Many goals scored yesterday. The Senators have also uh, basically said they're going to rest Kachuk to the start of the playoffs. And if we go to the standings, again, I just went over these the other day, but in the Eastern Conference, Leafs, Lightning, Panthers, Senators have all clinched the playoff spot, as well as the Capitals, Hurricanes, and the Devils. Sabres, Bruins, Penguins, Flyers have all been eliminated. Still vying for a wild card are Montreal, the Red Wings, Blue Jackets, and the Rangers. Red Wings, like I said, Canadians, Red Wings, Islanders, Blue Jackets, Rangers still vying for a playoff spot. On the Western Conference, Winnipeg, Dallas, Colorado have clinched from the Central. Vegas and Los Angeles from the Pacific. Utah Hockey Club, the Predators, the Blackhawks, Canucks, Ducks, Kraken, Sharks have all been eliminated. Teams still vying for a wild card: Minnesota, St. Louis, Edmonton, and Calgary. We still have about 6 games left. No, 4 games. 4 games. Some teams have 5, others only have 3. So we'll see how that shakes out. Oh, I forgot. In the NBA this evening, actually yesterday, the Magic beat the Celtics 96-76. Celtics are probably just waiting for the playoffs to start. The 76ers beat the Wizards 122-103. Raptors over the Hornets 126-96. Like I said, the Lakers over the Mavs 112-97. The Bulls over the Heat 119-111. Jazz over the Trailblazers 133-126. Spurs over the Warriors 114-111. Thunder beat the Suns 125-112. Nuggets over the Kings 124-116. Clippers over the Rockets 134-117. Light slate today. 7 o'clock Knicks at Pistons. 7 o'clock Cavs at the Pacers. 7:30 Hawks at the Nets. Excuse me. 8 o'clock Pelicans at Bucks. 9:30 Timberwolves at the Grizz. In the NHL, scores from yesterday. Again, I said there was a lot of goals scored. Maple Leafs with a big win over the Lightning 4-3. The Flyers beat the Rangers. Tough loss for the Rangers. That was 8-5. Out there in Minnesota, the Wild went for a 2-point conversion and beat the Sharks 8-7. Oilers over the Blues 4-3, and the Ducks beat the Flames. Bad loss for the Flames 4-3. Tonight, a heavy slate. My pathetic Chicago Blackhawks were at the Bruins at 7 o'clock. The Red Wings are at the Panthers in a big one. Sabres are at the Blue Jackets. That's at 7. 7:30, the Hurricanes at the Caps. Big matchup. 7:30, also a big matchup. Rangers Islanders. 8 o'clock, Jets at the Stars. Another big one. 9 o'clock, the Canucks, who have been eliminated at the Avalanche. 9 o'clock, Preds at the Utah Hockey Club. 10 o'clock, Kraken at the Golden Knights, and 10 o'clock, Ducks at the Kings. Major League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I will go over some scores from yesterday. First, the Pirates beat the Cardinals 2-1 in 13 innings. Marlins over the Mets 5-0. Yanks beat the Tigers 4-3. The Rangers over the Cubs 6-2. Padres over the Athletics 2-1. The Diamondbacks beat the hell out of the Orioles 9-0. Giants over the Reds 8-6. Dodgers over the Nationals 6-5. Mariners over the Stros 7-6. Guardians over the White Sox 3-2. Blue Jays over the Red Sox 2-1. Rays over the Angels 5-4. Phillies beat the Braves 4-3. Twins beat the Royals 4-0. And the Brewers, the Rockies scored a safety late. The Brewers beat the Rockies 17-2. Slate today, right now in the sixth, Brewers Rockies 1-1. Bottom of the second, Blue Jays and the Red Sox are scoreless. Earlier, Angels beat Rays 11-1. The Guardians beat the White Sox 6-1. And the Royals beat the Twins 3-2. 7:15, the Phillies are at the Braves. We go to the standings. American League East. Blue Jays on top with an 8-5 record. Yankees 7-5, a half game back. The Red Sox 6-7, 2 back. Rays are 6-7, they're 2.5 back, and the Orioles are 5-8, 3 back. In the Central, the Detroit Tigers are 7-5. Guardians and Royals 6-6, a game behind. The Twins are 4-8, 3 behind. And of course, the White Sox are 2-10, 5 back. In the West, the Rangers are 9-4. Angels surprisingly 8-4, a half game back. Astros 5-7, they are 3.5 back. The Mariners are 5-8. The Athletics are 5-8. They're both 4 back. Out there in the National League, the Phillies are 8-3. Mets are 8-4, a half game back. The Marlins are 6-6, 2.5 back. Nets 5-7, 3.5 back. Surprisingly, the Braves 2-9, 6 back. In the Central, the Cubs are 9-6. The Brewers are 7-5, a half game back. The Cardinals are 5-7, 2.5 back. Pirates 5-7, or 5-8, 3 back, and the Reds are 5-8, 3 back. In the West, the Padres are 10-3. The San Francisco Giants 9-3, a half back. The Dodgers 10-4, a half back. Diamondbacks are 7-6, 3 back, and the Rockies 7 back, 2-9. Excuse me. Again, Masters going on as we speak. I'm trying to get an updated leaderboard. Still, your top 5. Justin Rose through 14 is 6 under. Mr. Connors from Canada, he is 4 under. He's in the clubhouse. Scotty Scheffler 4 under in the clubhouse. Terrell Hatton 3 under in the clubhouse. And right now, through 11, Rory McIlroy is 3 under. Some soccer news. UEFA Champions League. I already went over that the other day. The Europa League today. Lyon and Manchester United are tied at 1-1 right now in the 78th minute. Rangers and Athletic Club, they're 0-0 in the 82nd minute. Tottenham and Eintracht Frankfurt 1-1 in the 84th minute. And Bodo Glimt beat Lazio 2-0. Let's go to Saturday. That seems to be the most popular league across the globe. This Saturday at 7:30 a.m., Man City will host Crystal Palace. At 10 a.m., it's Brighton hosting Leicester, Nottingham Forest hosting Everton, Southampton hosting Villa, and Arsenal hosts Brentford. And on Sunday, I said on Sunday, uh, you know, the technology today is not cooperating with me again. Sunday at 9 o'clock, Chelsea hosts Ipswich, Liverpool hosts West Ham United. Wolverhampton hosts Tottenham, and 11:30 Newcastle hosts Man United. I did go over the table a couple days ago. Nothing's changed. Went over football news, NCAA football news from the other day. I will finish up this episode. Uh, Women's college softball. I went over the rankings the other day. Let's go to the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen, from today. There are no top 25 matchups today. There were yesterday, though. A heavy slate yesterday. Number 1, Texas beat Texas State 10-1. Number 2, Oklahoma put it on Oklahoma State 11-3. Final in 5. The Texas game was a final in 5 innings. Final in 6 innings, number 6 LSU beat Louisiana Tech 9-1. Final in 5, number 8 Florida over Stetson 13-5. Number 9 Florida State beat St. Mary's 3-0. Final in 5, number 12, number 11 South Carolina beat Charleston Southern 12-zip. Final in 9, number 20 Georgia beat South Carolina Upstate 3-2. Number 21 Clemson beat Winthrop 4-1. Number 23 Nebraska beat Creighton 8-2. Number 24 Ohio State beat Pitt 12-2. And a partridge in a pear tree. Men's baseball. Go to the scoreboard here. Oops. Excuse me. Again, men's collegiate baseball. Scores from yesterday. Number 4 Clemson beat Gardner Webb 4-2. Number 6 Ole Miss beat Alcorn State. Final in 7, 29-1. Final, Virginia Tech, number 25 Virginia Tech over number 20 Troy 3-1. Those are top 25 matchups yesterday. Today, which again, a lot of schedules are going to be light because they do not want to compete with the Masters. But top 25 baseball today, number 16, North Carolina takes on Wake Forest. That is at 6 p.m. That's really everything that I have for you in this edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. Again, the Masters is the huge thing this weekend. Very cool temperatures down there right now. So the course is going to play long. And of course, I'm not getting an update. Again, nothing's changed. At the top of the leaderboard, it is still the same. Excuse me. Oh, there is an update. Justin Rose, 7 under now, through 15. Corey Connors and Scotty Scheffler are at 4 under in the clubhouse. Terrell Hatton is 3 under in the clubhouse. Rory McIlroy is 3 under through 11. A bunch of players are at 2 under. Aaron Ray, Harris English, Jason Day, Denny McCarthy, Hideki Matsuyama, and Bryson DeChambeau. How about Freddie Couples, ladies and gentlemen? One for the old guys. He is 1 under in the clubhouse. Shot a 71 today. And as I'm looking at other scores, Justin Rose is at 7 under. Some golfers who are tremendously in trouble right now. Adam Scott would be 1. He's 4 over. Billy Horschel's 5 over. Lucas Glover's 6 over. So there are some golfers that are in trouble. So I'll end it with that. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the Masters. Enjoy whatever you're going to enjoy this weekend. Practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second chance to do so. And if you see somebody struggling, don't poo-poo it. Inquire, ask. You might be saving a life. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there is only one thing left to do.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.